It begins with the ball. You see, a ball is not just leather and rubber. A ball is the seed that communities grow around. We're talking split-second moments that become indelible memories. It creates lifelong friendships. It's a reason for people to celebrate. A ball isn't just a ball. It's a life lesson. It's a tool you use to pursue your best. It's how you earn your greatest victories. How you learn to deal with failure. It's a test that you pass. It's a dream that you catch. It's a future you hold in your hands. It's not just a ball. Biden, the official ball of you.
Sell online tickets directly from your school's website. Scan digital or printed tickets with the Hometown Gate app. And get immediate access to ticket revenue with real-time reporting. At no cost to your school. It's that easy to bring touchless ticketing to your hometown. Hometown. Fast scans, happy fans.
The landscape of sports is changing. Artificial intelligence is the next evolution. And we're bringing it to fields and gyms everywhere. With Huddle Focus, our indoor and outdoor smart camera solution. With multiple lenses and automatic player tracking, you get the perfect angle every time. Just mount it, set it, and forget it. Huddle Focus will automatically start recording using your team schedule in Huddle. Or you can record on the fly with the Huddle Focus app. The era of hands-free film is here. Instant uploads allow you to analyze video immediately after the game. Or let our team of analysts track the data for you with Huddle Assist. Shrink your post-game review time with Focus uploads and assist stats and reports. So you can spend less time on logistics and more time on your game plan. Huddle Focus is also revolutionizing the fan experience. With flexible live streaming options, you can engage fans digitally with the option to cash in on your views. AI is changing sports. Use it to your advantage and never miss a moment. Visit huddle.com/focus today.
Hey NWAC fans, check out the official NWAC merchandise. Find masks, beanies, t-shirts, sweatshirts, Adidas gear, and more. Everything is fully customizable. The NWAC is more than sports. Visit NWACstore.com.
It's like a loop machine. All around town, people trying to get down. It's like a loop machine.
And our hosts, Green River College and Highline College. The three core principles of the NWAC are character, competition, and community. The NWAC encourages you as a fan to enjoy the competition, cheer on the athletes, and respect those involved. Good sportsmanship is at the core of competition, and the NWAC asks that you refrain from swearing and using derogatory remarks. Failure to adhere to this responsibility will be cause for removal. This is all about our student athletes. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, if you are able, please rise and remove your hats. And the presentations of the colors will be by the Riverview Junior ROTC, and our anthem will be sung by Miss Aria Hicks. We also ask you to please remain standing until the colors are retired from the field.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Once again, thank you, Miss Aria Hicks and the Auburn Mountain View Junior ROTC program. Now we would like to introduce our participants. First, the visitors, the Columbia Basin College Hawks, who come in with a record of 16-1-3. First, the non-starters. Number 1, Raquel Pavia. Number 2, Sierra Leos. Number 3, Alejandra Sanchez. Number 5, Satori Zimmerman. Number 7, Arena McDermott. Number 8, Rosie Aguilar. Number 9, Jordan McVeigh. Number 11, Ava Suarez. Number 14, Olivia Mendoza. Number 16, Aaron Suarez. Number 19, Joey Green Sierra. Number 20, Riley McKinney. Number 22, Mecha Fernandez. Number 25, Serenity Lopez. Number 26, Madeline Dorendorf. Number 27, Julissa Caceres. Number 28, Taryn Demers. And redshirt, Rory Mayer. Now the starter for the Hawks in the goal. 0, Jael Keister. Number 4, Emma Hartley. Number 6, Ellie Cortez-Bunin. Number 10, Janelle Verduzco. Number 12, Shelby Geiger. Number 13, Angelina Keister. Number 15, Violet Duran. Number 17, MJ Lee. Number 18, Madison Joyner. Number 24, Ruby Schroll. And number 29, Tayana Johnson. The Hawks are coached by Mr. Omar Anderson. He is assisted by Kendra Selly, Danny Chang, and Alessandro Llamas. Now I'd like to introduce the defending champion, the Community Colleges of Spokane Sasquatch, who come in with a record of 13, 2, and 4. First, the non-starters. 0, Liliana Wise. Number 2, Andy Snell. Number 4, Afton Wood. Number 6, Eris Jones. Number 7, Shelby Hubble. Number 8, Bailey Jenkins. Number 9, Allie Nadolski. Number 10, Liz Soto. Number 12, Elise Jones. Number 14, Ella Freer. Number 15, Josie Lewis. Number 16, Tamara Matheson. Number 17, Reese Walker. Number 23, Peyton Fox. And number 25, Avery Beringer. Now the starters for the Sasquatch. In goal, number 1, Cammie Warden. Number 3, Andy Bell. Number 5, Carly Whitehead. Number 11, Aubrey Thomas. Number 13, Gracie Wright. Number 18, Kimbo Yarnell. Number 19, Ava Van Blericom. Number 20, Madison Carr. Number 21, Katie Lowe. Number 22, Abby J. And number 26, Helene Pareda. The Sasquatch are coached by Mr. Dan Philp, and he's assisted by Shay Swoboda. This game is officiated by our head referee, Saya McGee, and assistant referees, Devon Dykeman, Alexis Johnson, and the fourth official is Christine Suter. Ladies, here we go. Let's play some championship soccer.
And welcome to Starfire Sports Stadium here for the evening matchup. This is the NWAC Women's Championship here in Tukwila, Washington. My name is Jordan Hilmick, and thank you all for joining us on this beautiful Sunday evening. Here's the matchup. The Columbia Basin Hawks, the number 2 team out of the East region. The number 1 seed, the Spokane Sasquatch, are also your defending champions, a return trip to the NWAC Conference Championships. And they have a renewed energy, both teams ready to take on. These two teams matched up with each other twice during the regular season, once each at home for their respective teams. Here's how it ended. A draw in the first game, and then it had to be decided in the second. The winner was going to take control of the East region. It came down straight to that. And what happened? Abby J. took over for the Spokane Sasquatch, scoring a hat trick against the Columbia Basin Hawks. Absolutely incredible scenes. The energy was electric. And as Spokane went en route to go 12-2-5, 11-1 in conference, their only loss being the very first game of the conference season against the Walla Walla Warriors. As Walla Walla went on to beat them 2-0, that team answered and never looked back. They went on to play against Peninsula, losing 5-1 during the regular season as well. That, again, was only their second loss in their overall record. They only lost one in conference play. We're talking about Spokane. We came back full circle on November 10th, and the Spokane Sasquatch and Peninsula met again. An amazing matchup. Dan Phillips and the Sasquatch. The incredible coaching of Kenyon Anderson. Both coaches amazing. And it came down to penalty kicks. That is how we were deciding who moved on to the final. Plain and simple. It came down to the very last thing that neither team, neither coach wanted to go to. It was going to be decided. It couldn't be decided in regulation. Couldn't be decided in overtime, golden goal. Had to be decided in a penalty kick shootout. And so here we are. Spokane punched their ticket, defeating the Peninsula Pirates. CBC took care of Lower Columbia. That first tie, you're asking? What was the score? 1-1. What happened when they met again? Spokane beat them 4-1. Spokane beat CBC 4-1. A showing, scenes, energy. But it doesn't matter, because here we are in Tukwila, Washington. You started your journey on August 1st. It's the first day teams can practice together. It's the first day you have unrestricted practice times. CBC from Pasco, Washington. Spokane, obviously, from Spokane, Washington. And we had to come all the way up here to Tukwila to decide a champion. Two teams from the East region will be meeting again. When was the last time it happened? When was the last time two teams from the same region met in a final? 1999, to be exact. 1999. And it was two East region teams. Fun fact for you. There's a little trivia for you at home. Who were those two teams? Columbia Basin and Spokane in 1999 met as the only other team and the last teams to be from the same region and play each other in the championship. So here we are. It all comes down to 90 minutes. Can you decide in regulation? Spokane Sasquatch wearing white, teal. And on the right, the teal long sleeves for the CBC Hawks and the navy bottoms and socks. And we're underway for the women's championship. Will we have a back-to-back champion? Abby J gets a shot off from the top of the 18, and it's stopped by the CBC goalkeeper, and that is Jayana Keister. Team's trying to gather control over the ball in the midfield. On the ball is number 18. That is Joyner, Madison Joyner. And the race is on. Joyner elects to clear it while she was being pursued by Spokane number 3, Andy Bell. To take the throw in is number 19 from Spokane, Ava Van Blericom. On ball is Bell, and Joyner will knock it out. It will be a Sasquatch throw. And it will go the other way. And switched out to the other side of the field for the Hawks. Played out by number 15. That is Violet Duran. And will be knocked out from Spokane. It will be a Hawks throw. And back into the action. Spokane applying pressure here to the Hawks. Great control here from the Hawks. Now, these two teams know each other extremely well. Again, like I mentioned, they meet each other multiple times a year. Great 1-2 by the Hawks is down the right side of the box. Looking to go baseline for the cross. And it will be picked up by Cammie Warden of the Sasquatch. And play resumes. Sasquatch. In the midfield, doing a lot of work right now for the Hawks. That is Janelli Verduzco. And sent back out into the middle. That is Thomas, number 11. And the Hawks switch out to the other side to Joyner. And she'll play long. Was looking for number 13. That is Angelina Keister. Now, there are sisters on this team. The forward, number 13, and the goalkeeper, Jayana Keister. And turnover by Joyner to the middle of the field. Looking for Abby J. She gets a little bit of a turn. Joyner will look to send up the field. Only as far as number 19, Van Blaricom. And on ball right now is number 4. That is Emma Hartley. She will look to switch field. Will get knocked by the defenders all the way back up to number 22, Abby J. As she looks to create space and looks to create a shot. Will be deflected. Jayana Keister will wrap that ball up under her control.
Shot by number 22 is Abby J.
And the kick. Only as far as Gracie Wright. And they find Abby J again. Looking to create space. And it will be sent out by the Hawks. Hawks not going to let Abby J get any free room here in this game. Like I mentioned, Jay had a hat trick against them in their last meeting to secure the control of the number 1 seed in the East region. Because it came down to these two teams as the 1 and 2 seeds. And that kick will go way wide. And the Hawks will look to take this goal kick as Keister looks to get set. And the kick. And it's out. It'll be a Hawks throw-in. Joyner to take. She'll play long into the feet of Jay, who's looking for options. Blaricom, unable to stay on her feet. And number 6, Ellie Cortez, looking to clean up the middle. She sits in the CDM slot there in the center of your screen. Baden Sports is proud to be the official soccer ball of the NWAC Men's and Women's Soccer and the official ball provider of the NWAC Soccer Championships. For nearly 40 years, Baden soccer balls have set the standard for quality and craftsmanship, delivering world-class game balls to colleges and national conferences across the country. Baden thanks you for watching the 2023 NWAC Soccer Championships. Baden, it's all about perfection. Check out the NWAC on social media using the handle at NWAC Sports on Facebook, X, and Instagram. Find the latest news, highlights, and behind the scenes from around the NWAC. Connect with us today at NWAC Sports. Balls play forward. Jay in pursuit, and that ball will be escorted out for a goal kick. Now, Spokane's offense, they have a number of different scorers, number of different people to do this, but they are missing one of their best forwards in Liz Soto, who took a hit in the middle of the regular season to her knee, and unfortunately has missed this playoff run for quite a while. So you got to give a shout out here to Dan Phillips for his coaching to get this team here for a repeat trip. Great notes, great shout out here by Brock Ogami, making sure that we get all the facts straight. And Brock Ogami, the former coach, sure to be watching, sure to be looking on. Sure to be cheering on his Sasquatch as they look to repeat as back-to-back champions. Andy Bell in pursuit. Hawks trying to clear up the line. And they continue to push forward. Great recovery run by number 11 of the Sasquatch. That is Aubrey Thomas. Sasquatch still pushing forward. Only as far as Vidusco. Ball still in loose, and it will finally be sent upfield to the forwards. Keister in pursuit for the Hawks, looking to be escorted out by number 21, and that is Katie Lowe. And it's going to be a foul on CBC, will be a Sasquatch kick. Abby J posting up, going off to her left side. She is not going to get a whole lot of room to do a whole lot of work here today. But I guarantee you she is still going to make a mark. A shot goes up, and it's in! Spokane strikes first. Goal! Just under the 10-minute mark, Spokane strikes first. Beautiful shot there by number 13, Gracie Wright. She gets on the board. Spokane 1, CBC 0 at the 10-minute mark. The back-to-back champions have started to make their mark here early. They are going to look to put this game away. They want the title to come back to Spokane. CBC wants to bring it back home. And we're going to have a substitution. It's going to be number 17 subbing out for the Hawks. That is MJ Lee. Entering is number 11, Ava Suarez. Suarez, a very dynamic player. Very fast, very crafty on the ball. Will be an exciting matchup to see her out here on the wing for CBC. And Ellie Cortez looks to play out to Ava Suarez as she cuts into the middle. Played back into traffic. Going to be knocked around a couple of times. And finally before Verduzco comes up with it. 1-2 layoff there in the middle. She comes back up with it. Still pushing forward. And that was Violet Duran. Back into the middle for Ellie Cortez. She has some space. Looking for options. And back out to Duran. She will look to get into the box. Still running around. Ava Suarez in pursuit. Takes it low down the left side into the corner. And Spokane looking to escort that out for a goal kick, and they do. And Spokane looks to build again. Official doesn't even give it much attention. Cut back not by number 4 of CBC. That is Emma Hartling. Attempted clear, still in the mix, and finally cleared by Spokane. We were talking about this earlier in pregame, how these two teams know each other so well. And because they know each other, you know it's going to be a physical challenge. The nerves off the table. You're going to still have nerves. It's a championship game. Sorry, let me take that back. However, you know each other. They're familiar opponents, and I mean extremely familiar with each other. Either way, I do have a prediction, and I'll say this with confidence. The title will be coming to the East region. That is for sure. These two teams are both from the East region. It's just which team will take it. Ellie Cortez plays back in to the Hawks. Ava Suarez on the ball. Looks to play back into number 24 of the Hawks, and that is Ruby Schroll. Sent forward to Abby J, looking to turn, but turns right back into number 12 of the Hawks, and that is Shelby Geiger. As the Hawks look to go forward, interrupted by number 18 of Spokane, that is Kimbo Yarnell. And the center back, number 20 for the Sasquatch elects to just send that out. That is Madison Carr. There's some experience. There's some knowledge from some of these Spokane sophomores. They've been here. They've done that. back-to-back years to make a run to the title game is impressive. To do it once is difficult. Many teams don't ever get to do it. And that ball's played long and will be stopped by number 12 of CBC. Again, Shelby Geiger. Like I was saying, there's many teams that won't get a chance to go for a title. There's many teams that is a long time to be at the top of your game, 3.5 months. But here we are. Spokane has done it. And these sophomores, they've been here. They're leaning on, these freshmen are leaning on their sophomores. They're looking for experience, looking for knowledge. How is it? How is it? What is it like? As a slow ball played in through the middle, Keister trying to get it forward. Helena Pareda trying to just get it cleared. As CBC sends a few numbers forward and unable to come up with it is CBC, as Spokane elects to just send this long up to the half line. Violet Durant to take the throw in for the Hawks. And received by Yarnell. The Hawks will receive it again, look to pump it right back forward, but only as far as the Spokane goalkeeper, Cammie Warden. And she looks to play out to her right back and look to play down line, but Joyner is there to escort it and make sure that she can get the throw. Number 11. Great challenge there in the air to win possession. That is Aubrey Thomas. And a turnover as CBC looks to build. Ava Suarez going hard into the challenge. She has speed. She has control. Continuing to dribble. Looks to play back into Ruby Stroll. Stroll drops again to Joyner. Joyner plays up the line. Far up the line. Looking to try and find Keister over the top. See if it can drop. And it doesn't. Ball does fall, though, to the feet of Ava Suarez and number 19 of Spokane. That is Van Blaricom. They find Andy Bell up top. Still in pursuit of this ball. As CBC comes up with it. And they look to go 1-2, building up the line. They look to send Abby J over the top, and it rolls a little too far, just into the hands of Jayana Keister. Allied Universal Event Services is a proud partner of the NWAC and its member schools. There are part-time event staff employment opportunities available in both Portland and the Seattle Everett region. Excellent fundraising opportunities are also available for teams, clubs, and nonprofit groups. Visit AUS.com to learn more. On ball is Andy Bell, trying to gain possession for her team, but it's won by Stroll. Joyner now on ball, being pressured by Abby J. And it will be last touched by Spokane for a Hawk throw. The NWAC would like to thank Highline College and Green River College for hosting the NWAC Soccer Championships. Many college staff and volunteers work hard to help make this event a success. Thank you, Highline and Green River Colleges. Strong challenge there from Verdisco. And the Hawks, no foul, says the official. As Spokane wins it back, looking to play back into the feet of Bell. Bouncing ball. Both teams vying for possession, and it comes out for Stroll. She will play across the middle. Looking to find number 4, her teammate number 4, Emma Hartling, who's still in pursuit, looking to take it across the top right side of the box. She continues, looking to try and get the cross across the box. And Cammie Warden escorts that ball right and across, and it will finally be sent out by Blaricom, and it will be a Hawks corner. We'd like to present Field Level, the official recruiting partner of the Northwest Athletic Conference. Our coaches and athletes and over 1.6 million other athletic community members use Field Level to discover and share opportunities in sports. You can join Field Level to connect with coaches, find opportunities to play at the next level, view and post coaching jobs and recruiting events, and more. Best of all, it's free. You can create a free profile and start discovering opportunities today at fieldlevel.com. Corner for the Hawks. They line up as if they are going to go short, sending only 4 Hawks into the box. 1 standing on the edge, and they will elect to send it into the box. As the Spokane back line heads it out, only as far as about midfield. Andy Bell back to receive the ball. And it's pumped right back in by the Hawks, but it will be a handball against Spokane. We're looking at roughly, I would guess, around the 40-yard mark. 40 to 45. On ball is Madison Joyner.
Free kick for Lahan. Number 18, Madison Joyner.
Dangerous ball, going to be skipping right into the hands of Cammie Warden. Fans, don't forget to check out the official championship merchandise for t-shirts, sweatshirts, beanies, and more. Everything is fully customizable. Get your championship and all-star gear today. Supplies are limited. Visit nwacstore.com/NWAC. As Spokane looks to go down the other end, but right into the hands of Keister as she lays that ball on the ground for Joyner to carry up down the line. She finds Ava Suarez. Ava Suarez trying to bring her touch back under control, but unfortunately will roll across the line. As we are about to cross the 19-minute mark here at Starfire Sports Stadium in Tukwila, Washington. Abby J looking to flick on. Still on. Ball is up in the air. It's a battle. Jay gets positioning, looking to cross. Will be last touched by a Hawk for a Spokane corner. And to take it will be number 13 of Spokane. That is Gracie Wright.
Sasquatch with a corner kick. Number 13, Gracie Wright.
And it's into the backside. Several Sasquatch nearly getting on the end of this as Kimbo Yarnell looks to send this back in the box. It's still in a dangerous position. And the Hawks look to get this out, and it will be deflected off the Sasquatch and out for a Hawks throw. And throw up the line. Finding Angelina Keister. Knocked around a few times, and we'll find another Hawk. Carrying up the line is CBC. Far sideline. As she'll look to reset. Only as far as Ellie Cortez in the CDM slot. And then to the center back. That is number 29 for CBC. That is Tayana Johnson. And disrupted by Madison Carr. And it will be a foul. CBC, Spokane free kick. Want to provide your student or athlete with the best opportunity during their season or activity? Check out E-Team Sponsor, the official fundraising partner of the NWAC since 2014. E-Team Sponsor has proven to be the easiest and most effective digital fundraising system, so you don't have to worry about selling merch, baked goods, or running a car wash. Get set up and start raising money in the first 30 minutes of your campaign. Visit their website at eteamsponsor.com as this ball is sent in for the Sasquatch. Ends up finding several people in the middle of it, and Jayana Keister ends up coming up with the save. Fans, catch select regular season and all postseason broadcasts live and on demand on the NWAC Sports Network, powered by Huddle. You can also download video broadcasts for just $10. Visit nwacsportsnetwork.com. Great challenge here by all teams, all players out there as they are looking to leave everything on the line. Leave everything out there. Leave nothing left in the tank. You go home. You finish today. There is no more season. There's no second chances. You play for a championship. Ball will be bounced around a couple of times to different people. Still loose as Joyner will finally volley this thing back over to the half line, but only as far as number 13, Gracie Wright. Several challenges, several people. Ellie Cortez ends up coming up with it as she finds Ruby Schroll. She will swing out wide to the right back. That is number 15, Violet Duran. And it will be won by the left back of Spokane and sent up line, trying to find Abby J on the run. And the Hawks will elect to just send this out. And Kimbo Yarnell stepping off towards her bench briefly as they prepare a substitution. Making sure to keep, I believe, the blood off the jersey is what's happening, based on the way that she's dancing around over on the sideline. But we're good. We have a sub in, and that looks to be number 8 for the Sasquatch. That is Bailey Jenkins. And a foul on the Sasquatch. Hawks free kick. Sorry, that's not an 8. My apologies. It's not Bailey Jenkins. That is number 2. That is a 2. Yep, I can see it now. Andy Snell of Spokane. Andy Snell. Sometimes it's very difficult to see numbers, especially from distance. And Snell knocks it back out, trying to find Bell up top. Gracie Wright nearly comes up with it, and it will be sent back out by the Hawks for a Sasquatch throw.
On this route, the official soccer ball of NWAC men's and women's soccer, and the official ball provider of the NWAC soccer.
We knew this would be a physical game as well. Again, these two teams know each other so well. There's something a little bit more on the line. You don't just want to win the title. I mean, you definitely do. But you don't want to lose to an in-division rival while doing it. You want to finish the game. You want to finish this thing. Make sure it is done. As Spokane comes up with the ball in the middle of the field as they go charging forward, looking to try and feed through the channel, but it will be picked up by Keister, the goalkeeper for CBC. And keeper will look to send it up the field off the half volley. And a battle there in the middle by both Snell and Verdesco. Verdesco will look to win it back. Great strong battle there by multiple players. By Blaricom and Verdesco. Duran bringing it up the field. She will look to split the channel, but only as far as Snell, who will send it back up to Abby J. Jay continuing her run, but it's sent back out by the Hawks. They are making sure to give no room here. On ball is number 11. That is Aubrey Thomas as she finds Verdesco. She will look to swing wide over on the far side to Emma Hartland. And the battle continues between these two teams. And sent long and high. Joyner with the volley and ends up sending it all the way to the sideline, but it's going to be saved by Ava Suarez, making sure this ball stays in play. She looks to keep dribbling down the line. She will continue to push, and she's free in the middle. Looking to play across, but it will be turned over. Not very far away, though, is Hartling as she tracks it down. Playing back inside to Ellie Cortez. Duran. Verdesco. Hartling bodied off the ball. And sent out. It will be a Hawks throw. The NWAC Sports Network is powered by Huddle as the official digital network of the NWAC. Huddle's streaming technology allows NWAC and member institutions to stream on an HD platform that can be viewed by fans online as well as an Android TV, Apple TV, Amazon Fire TV, and Roku devices. Championship broadcasts will be available live and on demand for viewers, and you can purchase a download of the broadcast for just $10 each. Visit NWACSportsNetwork.com to tune in. Champion has a ring to it. Herff Jones is the official championship partner of the Northwest Athletic Conference. Every season has a story. Let Herff Jones help celebrate yours with an official champ ring. Visit champsforever.com to get started. Cortez on the ball. Deflected off the Sasquatch, but she will retain possession as she looks to build through Schroll. Schroll taking her options, looking up, trying to build forward. She finds Duran out on the right back. Duran dribbles forward, continues her work. Brilliant work all season. Continuing that here today. It will be deflected off the Sasquatch, and it will be a Hawks throw. As we cross the 27-minute mark, entering minute number 28. And last touch by the Hawks, and it will be a Sasquatch throw. And the last substitution to come in just a few minutes ago for CBC was Tayana Johnson. She left, and Sierra Larios will enter. Ava Suarez on the ball, still working. They look to get the cross. That is number 20 of the Hawks, and that's Riley McKay. And sent as far as Cortez. Both teams battling, looking to send this ball into the box. Helena Pareda looks to try and bring it under control. It is brought back across the top right side of the box, sent across and out. A great battle here again as another substitution comes in. One for each team. First entering for the Hawks. Sorry, we'll get Spokane first. Leaving the field is number 3 for Spokane. That is Andy Bell.
In for the Sasquatch, number 15.
And entering is number 15, Josie Lewis.
And for CBC, number 5, Satori Zimmerman.
And leaving the field for CBC is Emma Hartling. Entering is Satori Zimmerman. And it will be a Hawks corner down on the far side.
For the Hawks, number 11, Ava Suarez.
Ava Suarez on ball. Short corner taken. They will look to go baseline. Sent in. In the mix. Still bouncing around. Finally cleared to the top of the box. Not very far. Will look to be put back in, and it will be sent high and way right. Spokane Sasquatch goal kick. And they elect to build out short. Blaricom to Thomas, who finds number 5 of the Sasquatch. That is Carly Whitehead. And that ball has a ton of backspin. It's going to slow up for Abby J, and she's still in pursuit down there in the corner to Joyner. And Joyner has to pursue to make sure that Jay can't get any control over that. Helena Pareda escorting this ball out back to her defense as she sends it all the way back home. As Kami Warden looks for options, eventually selects on the far side of the field, but it will be mistouched by the Sasquatch, and it will be a Hawks throw-in on the Sasquatch sideline, right in front of the bench. Ellie Cortez to reset all the way back to Joyner. Suarez back to Joyner. And again. Great challenge there by the Sasquatch as they look to get up the field, and that ball continues to roll and will eventually roll out. Strong challenge there by Spokane's number 2. That is Andy Snell. Comes up very strong, making sure that the Hawks can't build in that area. And it finds Whitehead. Thomas goes up for the challenge. Whitehead goes up again. Snell pursuing and sends it out. Joyner with the throw. Falls to Van Blaricom, who falls to Thomas. That falls to Wright. Jay in pursuit. And they elect to just send this out. Spokane with the throw. And it will be a Sasquatch throw again. Again, back into the feet of Jay, and it will bounce off her and roll out. As the official sponsor of the NWAC Athlete of the Week, Competitive Athletics has a successful history working with athletic conferences and sports teams in California, Oregon, and Washington as a full-service athletic supplier. From initial logo design to finished product, whether it be embroidery, screen print, or heat applied, they help customers bring their vision to life. Check them out for your next order of equipment, apparel, and corporate needs. Visit competitiveathletics.com. So Spokane still maintains a 1-0 lead here in this evening's game. Again, this is the final game. This is the women's championship. The men found their winner in PKs. It took 11 shooters to get there, though. Peninsula men's soccer has taken the men's championship. So now the only thing that's left, we've played the women's all-star game. We've played the men's all-star game. The Northeast teams won each of those games respectively. And now the only thing left to do is find our women's champion for 2023. Great defensive battle. Joyner has been busy today. Van Blaricom eyeing her options as she plays into Helena Peretta. Switching the field over to the far side. And that was number 12 who received that ball. That is Elise Jones. Playing back over here to Van Blaricom as she eyes her options. Looks to play forward into the feet of Abby J. Abby will look to take the header, but will unluckily miss. But the ball will fall to the feet of Verdesco. But turned over to Gracie Wright as she looks to play in. And stopped by CBC Hawks number 12, Shelby Geiger. And Duran looks to clear.
Go white!
And they continue to build. Ava Suarez up the field. Looks for options. Ball pulls back onto her left foot. She looks to take a chance. In pursuit now is Helena Peretta and number 20. In a very dangerous position for that foul. Very dangerous. Right on top of the box. So Hawks draw a very good location for this play, for this kick. Right outside the box. That is 18, 19 yards out, not very far away. So the Hawks have a fairly good look at this. Very dangerous opportunity, that's for sure. Spokane tries to strategize to get their wall placed. Setting the wall, of course, on the wall you have 3 different Sasquatch is what they've elected. 3 with Abby J in the center of it. Looks like Aubrey Thomas is on the outside. At Gracie Wright, with Cammie Warden trying to get her wall set. On the ball is Janelli Verdesco.
Go white!
Verdesco.
Get over Pig!
And right on frame for Cammie Warden, and she just falls on top of it, making sure that that ball cannot go anywhere. As we cross into the 37th minute here in the final championship game, and the rain has began to pick up. They will say that will be a handball. So the rule with the handball has changed as of late, of course. So trying to get some clarification. And again, we're all still trying to figure it out. It does come to a decision from the official. But ultimately, it comes down to is that handball being used to control the ball in an opportunity that otherwise may pose an advantage for somebody. So it's all at the discretion of the official as Helena Peretta will look to pump this ball into the box from distance. And won't get as far over the top as Verdesco as Spokane looks to reset this ball again in from Elise Jones. And they will find Whitehead, who then finds number 11. That is Aubrey Thomas, which then finds the hands of Jayana Keister. And that ball is still in play. Ava Suarez hunts it down. Whitehead in pursuit. Ellie Cortez. Xavier Suarez gets it back off a 1-2. Looks to play up into her forward. And that is number 20. Xavier Suarez looks to take that ball across the left side into a very dangerous location. Aubrey Thomas looks to pump that ball away, poke it away, as Madison Joyner gathers it and looks to put it right back in with her left foot. Nearly falls into the feet of an oncoming two Hawks, but Helena Pareda pokes that ball away again. Again, welcome to Starfire Sports Stadium here on the NWAC Sports Network. This is the women's final. Scoreboard reads 1-0 Spokane. Goal scored in the 10th minute by Gracie Wright, assisted by Abby J. And sent out. Joyner to take the throw. And looks to get it as deep as possible. But it will be sent back out. But does find a CBC Hawk. Finds Ava Suarez, who looks to cross it back to the other side of the box. Will be headed out, but does find Ruby Schroll, still in pursuit. And look to be sent out by number 12 of Spokane. That is Elise Jones. And she gets a deflection off a Hawk, and it will be a Sasquatch throw. And to Abby J. To Whitehead. Was trying to find Thomas, but Thomas was unable to get there in time. This ball is going to go out for a throw, and it will be a CBC Hawks throw as well, as she looks to try and find Ava Suarez up the line, but unfortunately that ball won't stay in. Sorry, it did enter play, but it will bounce out. So it will now be a Sasquatch throw in a pretty favorable position. And Jay unable to get on the end of it, and it will be a goal kick for CBC. Ticket Smarter is the official ticket resale marketplace of the NWAC, with seats for over 125,000 live events and 48 million tickets for sale. Find tickets to your next concert, sports events, theater event, and more at ticketsmarter.com. Jayana Keister here to take the goal kick. As we enter the final 4 minutes here of the first half, can't imagine there will be too much stoppage. As Spokane maintains control over the ball, as Ellie Cortez actually will disrupt that for her CBC Hawks as they look to charge down the right side. Right as far as Helena Pareda, but it will find a Janelli Verdesco. Does find a CBC Hawk who takes a shot on goal. Just left of the post, escorted out by Cammie Warden, but that was close, a little too close for comfort. You know these coaches have prepared each other, or these teams, very, very well. They know each other just as well as these players know each other. They see each other multiple times, spend time recruiting on the road. Spokane coached by Dan Phillips, assisted by Shay Swoboda. And you have Omar Anderson, the head coach of the CBC Hawks, assisted by Kendra Selly, Danny Chang. And that ball will go out for a Sasquatch goal kick. I can tell you, as a coach who has to coach against them both during the regular season, both are incredibly nice guys. Amazing men. They are about as good as you can get for coaches. I promise you, they're incredible. So these teams are about as well prepared as you can ask for. They're competitive. They're passionate. They're just two great gentlemen. They're very well representatives of the East as this ball looks to bounce around a couple of Hawks here. Eventually picked up by number 29 of the Hawks. That is Tayana Johnson. And Thomas unable to come up with it. Sent back across by number 25, but Spokane will end up winning this as Whitehead looks to clear only as far as number 15 for the Sasquatch, and that is Josie Lewis. CVC looking to build something there, but unfortunately unable to connect the dots there is number 20 of the Hawks. That is Riley McKay, unable to find the connecting pass. And Aubrey Thomas able to come up with it as she looks to clear long. Ellie Cortez sends that thing right back where it came from. She said no. And the Sasquatch come up with it. And that is number 12, Elise Jones. But the Hawks will win it back as far as Ruby Schroll. Back to Elise Cortez, who will play it right back to Schroll. Schroll looking at options. She has Ava Suarez down here. Looks to play inside to number 25 of the Hawks. And that is Serenity Lopez. And its last touch by the Hawks will be a Sasquatch throw as we enter the final minute of regulation play. And then it goes into stoppage. The time will go down to the field for the center official. And Spokane trying to clear this ball. Will eventually get cleared. She does. She does find it. That is number 15 of the Sasquatch, Josie Lewis. The official on top of this entire play. Ruby Schroll trying to come up with it. She does. Finds Joyner. Joyner plays down line into Ava Suarez. Suarez looking to connect players, and she does. She finds Schroll as Joyner looks to go into play, into that challenge. Won by Serenity Lopez. Official says no foul. Trying to find Ellie Cortez. And she plays out over to the far side to Violet Duran. Ball in from Violet Duran right into the hands of Cami Warden, but Ava Suarez was in pursuit. Nearly got there in time to get a touch on it. That would have been dangerous. Now time goes down to the field to the official. Sent long and high. That ball will roll out of bounds for a Hawks throw. Sent out by Thomas. She does get ahead to it. Serenity Lopez on ball. Finds Schroll. As Schroll looks to switch over to Ellie Cortez, who's looking at Violet Duran if she can get there, and she does in plenty of time. She has Emma Hartling up the line if she so chooses. Ellie Cortez under control. Violet Duran looks to pump this ball into the box, and she does. As far as Helena Peretta, but... And Peretta's still in pursuit. Comes up the line, continues dribbling up the line as Schroll's in pursuit. Trying to find Abby J, unable to do so. Whitehead in pursuit on Ellie Cortez. That will take us to halftime. Spokane leads 1. Goal scored by Gracie Wright, assisted by Abby J. CBC 0. As we end the first half. After this commercial break, we will be back with the start of your second half.
It begins with the ball. You see, a ball is not just leather and rubber. ball is the seed that communities grow around. We're talking split-second moments that become indelible memories. It creates lifelong friendships. It's a reason for people to celebrate. A ball isn't just a ball. It's a life lesson. It's a tool you use to pursue your best. It's how you earn your greatest victories. How you learn to deal with failure. It's a test that you pass. It's a dream that you catch. It's a future you hold in your hands. It's not just a ball. Biden, the official ball of you.
Hey NWAC fans, check out the official NWAC merchandise. Find masks, beanies, t-shirts, sweatshirts, Adidas gear, and more. Everything is fully customizable. The NWAC is more than sports. Visit NWACstore.com.
Hometown Ticketing makes it easy for you to sell tickets and manage your events. Sell your tickets online, scan your fans at the gate, and get your revenue fast. All with the dedicated support of the Hometown team every step of the way. Thousands of schools across the country have made the move to digital ticketing with Hometown, and so can you. Hometown Ticketing. Fast scans, happy fans.
The landscape of sports is changing. Artificial intelligence is the next evolution. And we're bringing it to fields and gyms everywhere with Huddle Focus, our indoor and outdoor smart camera solution. With multiple lenses and automatic player tracking, you get the perfect angle every time. Just mount it, set it, and forget it. Huddle Focus will automatically start recording using your team schedule in Huddle. Or you can record on the fly with the Huddle Focus app. The era of hands-free film is here. Instant uploads allow you to analyze video immediately after the game. Or let our team of analysts track the data for you with Huddle Assist. Shrink your post-game review time with Focus uploads and assist stats and reports, so you can spend less time on logistics and more time on your game plan. Huddle Focus is also revolutionizing the fan experience. With flexible live streaming options, you can engage fans digitally with the option to cash in on your views. AI is changing sports. Use it to your advantage and never miss a moment. Visit huddle.com/focus today.
Great seats at a great price? Get them safer, simpler, and smarter with Ticket Smarter. A proud partner to the biggest names in live sports and events, including ESPN events and iHeartRadio. Ticket Smarter has seats for over 125,000 live events and 48 million tickets for sale. All backed with the Ticket Smarter 100% ticket guarantee. Thinking about your next great live event? Think smarter. Think Ticket Smarter. Get your tickets your way, guaranteed, at Ticketsmarter.com.
The Toledo Ticket Company is a manufacturer, technology, and service provider, specializing in the design and production of the highest quality, secure entry, revenue control, paper, plastic, and touchless ticketing solutions in the industry. We literally manufacture tickets of every description on every available substrate, tailoring completely to our customers' needs. Our longevity, our industry leadership, our technological innovation, and our customer relations. These are the things that make the Toledo Ticket Company one of the world's greatest.
Field Level is the athletic network where coaches and athletes connect to discover, create, and pursue opportunities at the next level. Here's an overview of how athletes and coaches use Field Level. Coaches on Field Level assist their players in identifying and pursuing opportunities at the next level. Coaches provide player evaluations to help college coaches understand the athletic, academic, and notable character traits of their athletes. As their athletes build their target schools list, coaches can create introductions directly to college coaches in their networks. For athletes, Field Level helps them organize their information, collaborate with their coaches, research colleges, and choose which schools to target. As they begin to get exposure to colleges across the country, athletes can then track their activity and communicate their interest directly to college coaches. To help their programs more easily recruit from anywhere in the country, college coaches connect and build relationships with high school and club coaches. Through their trusted connections, coaches can identify student athletes who meet their specific athletic and academic needs. College coaches can also search for athletes, review their profiles, track their progress, and communicate directly with both athletes and their coaches. Whether you're an athlete trying to get exposure to the right colleges, a coach looking to help your athletes continue their athletic and academic careers, or a college coach searching for the best recruits for your program, Field Level provides you the network and tools to accomplish your goals. Thanks for watching.
At Columbia Basin College, you can learn practical skills, build relationships, open doors to new opportunities and success. You can at Columbia Basin College.
I chose to attend Spokane Falls Community College because of the affordability, and I was recruited for a track and field scholarship. What surprised me most about community colleges was the excellent education and then the lifelong friendships that I made. Being a community college athlete, transferring into an NCAA Division I school, I was a little scared. I didn't think my performances would match up. I never thought I'd become what I've become, but it's possible for anybody. Because I didn't realize how high I could fly as an eagle, and I still have this sense of pride being a Sasquatch coming from
And welcome back here to Starfire Sports Stadium on the NWAC Sports Network for the start of our second half of play. Spokane Sasquatch lead the CVC Hawks 1-0. Your defending champions from last year are up currently. Goal scored by Gracie Wright early in this game as she shot from an absolute bullet from about 30 yards out. It happened in about the 10th minute. It was assisted by Abby J. Chipped the keeper on the back post. And that was our only goal of the game so far. CBC has been close multiple times as well, knocking on the door a few times, and they will look to finish this out here as we are potentially 45 minutes away from crowning a new champion or the returning champion as they look to defend their crown here at NWAC Championships here at Starfire Sports Stadium in beautiful Tukwila, Washington. The rain has started to pick up, so we're going to have a very slick surface down there for our student athletes as they look to etch their name into history on the NWAC trophy. So here we are 1-0. Spokane leads. 45 minutes could decide the champion of the entire thing, or will we have to go to golden goal overtime? Or will it be like the men's game and have to be taken to penalty kicks? We'll find out here in 45 minutes. Again, welcome back to the NWAC Women's Soccer Championship. CBC has the ball. CBC on the left side of the screen. They are in the blue long sleeve jerseys, and Spokane is in the white and blue shorts. CBC in the blue shirts with navy socks and navy bottoms as they look to send that ball long down the other side. Received by Ellie Cortez, and the pace and tempo have already been picked up by Emma Hartling and the CBC Hawks as they look to play quick. Miscommunication there by the Hawks, but don't worry, picked up by Cortez as she continues to dribble circles around the entire midfield. And they look to go forward again. Madison Joyner looks to send that ball long up the field and received by number 20 of the Hawks, and that is Riley McKay. Sent back up by Joyner, once again trying to find Verdesco. But the Sasquatch are looking to find Abby J. 25 goals scored during the season, and it has been many, many years since any player has found the 25 mark. Talking with Coach Omar yesterday, and he was giving the credit where it's due as well, with a lot of respect to what Abby J has done this season, because it is a remarkable feat what she's done. 25 goals as a freshman. He believes, and as many of us do, it has been 10 years at least since a player has hit the 25 mark, especially as a freshman. So kudos to Abby J and the Spokane Sasquatch, but they look to try and answer here and finish the job as they look to defend their crown, as Emma Hartling looks to take it down the right baseline, looking to get on the end of a cross, but it will be shut down by the Sasquatch as she continues to dribble up the line, and that is number 21 for the Sasquatch, who handled business there, and that is Katie Lowe as that ball goes bouncing in and out, and Gracie Wright looks to clear. To Andy Bell. And as far as number 12 of the Hawks, as she looks to gather that up and send it back, and that is Shelby Geiger. And it will be a foul on the Hawks for a Sasquatch throw, or Sasquatch kick.
That foul's number 24, Ruby Schroll.
And it's a foul on 24, Ruby Schroll. And Helena Pereda sent long right of the goal, and it will go out for a Hawks goal kick. Great buildup by the Sasquatch. Ball still under control, Hawk control. And that ball will roll out for a Sasquatch throw. On the ball is Lowe, and she will get it in to Bell. Stopped by Violet Duran. Stopped again by Kimbo Yarnell. And last touch by Bell, and it will be a Hawks throw. To the feet of Abby J. She looks to play Gracie Wright again in about the same position as she was on the other side of the field in the first half when she scored. And it will fall to the feet of Ava Suarez, and she's in pursuit, being pursued by Aubrey Thomas, but she ends up finding her forward. And off the feet of the official, and that ball will drop dead and be played from a drop ball. And Gracie Wright looking to get a substitution. Wright will take a break. Incoming is number 7, and that is Shelby Hubble. Shelby Hubble. Sorry. Number 7. Yes, that is number 7 of the Sasquatch, and that is Hubble. And sent left of the goal for a Sasquatch goal kick. And they elect to build low. Bell is in a strong challenge there in the middle, and the Hawks look to get it back up the field as quickly as possible. Emma Hartling in pursuit. Low elects to just send it long. In pursuit now is Violet Duran. Duran looking to get this ball in as quick as possible. You're going to expect CBC to pick the tempo up here in the second half because they need to get a goal back and look to get another. They want to bring this title back to Columbia Basin. Duran kicks it off of Whitehead. It will be a Hawks throw. Again, still Duran. Great turn. And looking to play again. Ruby Schroll with the control, going back at her defense. And then cleared back out to find Ellie Cortez. Great touch by Cortez as she then finds Verdisco. Nutmeg. Verdisco continues to go. Continues to build up the line. Can't get through Katie Lowe. Lowe continues to take space. And continues to go again. Trying to find Bell, but will be stopped by number 29 of the Hawks, and that is Tayana Johnson. Johnson again on ball. She continues to dribble through the midfield, slicing and dicing. They will then try and find Emma Hartling and unable to do so, but the foul is coming back as the Sasquatch have fouled Janelle Verdesco from about 35 yards out. And the rain is picked up again here in Tukwila, Washington.
Number 5 from Sasquatch, that's Carly Whitehead.
And very similar to Friday, although many people don't believe, I am not challenging the weather to rain harder, but it is accepting that challenge.
Ruby Schroll.
So on ball is Ruby Schroll for the Hawks. Going right at goal and over. Will be a Sasquatch goal kick. Baden Sports is proud to be the official soccer ball of NWAC Men's Women's Soccer and the official ball provider of the NWAC Soccer Championships. For nearly 40 years, Baden soccer balls have set the standard for quality and craftsmanship, delivering world-class game balls to colleges and national conferences across the country. Baden thanks you for watching the 2023 NWAC Soccer Championships. Baden, it's all about perfection. The NWAC website, nwacsports.org, is powered by Presto Sports, the all-in-one sports technology platform to streamline your processes and delight your fans. Check out prestosports.com to see how. Spokane comes up with it, looking to build, but will be stopped by the Hawks. Janelle Verdesco in pursuit of the ball. She wants it for her Hawks. It'll be sent long, but stopped by Duran as far as Ruby Schroll. Finds Emma Hartling. Hartling still going. Great turn by Katie Lowe. And Hartling comes up with it again. To Duran against Jay. And last touched off Jay will be a Hawks throw. And it will be a Hawks throw now. Sent out by Spokane here on the near sideline. And missed touch there by Hartling. Will be a Sasquatch throw. Here at the 53rd, going into the 54th minute of the game. Hartling, great touch. It's going. And Peretta having to come clean things up in pursuit. Nearly getting there was number 20, Riley McKay. If Peretta doesn't cover that ground, McKay has all the time in the world to get that shot off. A little bit of action coming from the Hawks sideline. And the official says that it was last touched off of the Hawks, and it will be a Spokane goal kick. And sent long by Cammie Warden. Intercepted by the Hawks as they're putting together, starting to build some offensive momentum. Carly Whitehead able to pick that up to Katie Lowe and sent off the back of Emma Hartling, and it will be a Sasquatch throw. Katie Lowe will take. Carly Whitehead trying to bring this under control. Katie Lowe will look to send it long, but it doesn't get very far as Ruby Schroll sends it off of the Spokane Sasquatch, number 7. That is Shelby Hubble. Duran looking to throw this ball in. Goes down at Emma Hartling. Hartling looking to cross across the top of the box. Peretta knocks that thing away to about the mid part of the field. Duran back, drops it all the way back to Tayana Johnson. Johnson pumping it right back in. It's going to be a header, but it's going to fall right into the hands of Cammie Warden. Ellie Cortez getting the header, sending it right back to the Spokane defense for her team. Shelby Hubble. They'll play back to her. And that ball is knocked out. Substitution here for Spokane. Leaving the field is going to be number 5, Carly Whitehead. And entering the field will be number 13, Gracie Wright. And leaving the field is number 3 for the Sasquatch. That's going to be Andy Bell. And entering the field is number 9, Allie Nadolski. Nadolski put in a good shift on Friday for the Spokane Sasquatch. Created several opportunities for them. Probably looking to do the exact same thing here as it's received by Gracie Wright. Puts it on her right foot, shot on, and just off to the right side of the post. Jayana Keister not even worried a little bit.
That shot taken by Gracie Wright.
Wright mishit that header. She felt it. And stopped by Kimbo Yarnile. Sent into a runner. That was Ava Suarez trying to get on the end of it. Ellie Cortez is in pursuit, trying to bring that ball down. She does find Ava Suarez, trying to step over. Will be sent out by number 11 of the Sasquatch. That is Aubrey Thomas.
Checking in for the Hawks, number 20.
Hawks checking in. Serenity Lopez will be entering, and number 4, Emma Hartling, will take a break. Hawks looking to send forward every opportunity they can, looking to answer to bring this game back to even. Again, Spokane leads 1-0 right now. Goal scored by Gracie Wright in about the 10th minute of this game. And on the ball is Janelle Verdesco. Tried to find Duran, and she did. Unable to bring it back down under control, though, is Ruby Schroll. She now tries to go at the center backs of CBC, and CBC center backs have to try and send this out. And Duran trying to get on the end of it, unable to bring it back in under control, though. It will be a Spokane Sasquatch throw. And she finds Wright. Last touch by Verdesco will be another Sasquatch throw. Going to look to switch field here by Spokane, putting Nadolski in a very dangerous position, but does fall to the feet of Abby J. Still not completely out of danger. Tayana Johnson still pursuing here. Shelby Hubble. And last touch off Johnson. Yes, last touch off Tayana Johnson will be a Sasquatch throw. To take is Katie Lowe. She finds Shelby Hubble. Looks to bring it across to her right foot. Looks to switch field. As that continues to roll, but being chased by Joyner. Joyner will take it up the line, trying to find Ava Suarez, and Sasquatch will get on the end of this. Nadolski. Throw in quick, but last touch off Spokane will go out for a Hawks throw. Joyner to take.
Go, 'White! 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 'Whi
And they're going to call a foul on Abby J, I believe, lifting the leg into a dangerous position. CBC looks to get up the field as quickly as possible as we enter the 60th minute. Toledo Ticket Technologies is the official ticket and credential partner of the NWAC. Since 1910, Toledo Ticket has been a leading provider of ticketing solutions that are efficient, flexible, and keep businesses running smoothly. See their products at the NWAC Championships, including credentials, lanyards, and wristbands. Find your ticketing solution at ToledoTicket.com. On ball is Verdesco as she looks to find her next combination. Unable to get it corrected, though, is Shelby Hubble able to pick it off. Spokane will look to send it up the field right at number 12, and that is Elise Jones. Sorry, nope. Number 12 for CBC. My bad, that's Shelby Geiger. Working out to the left side, that's Joyner. Nadolski. And CBC regains back to Joyner. Under control by Suarez. McKay unable to get that back under control as well. But they do find the Spokane Sasquatch forward, Abby J. She gets a layoff. She's trying to get to the end of this and unable to do so. And they'll say it was a foul on Abby. Going to be a kick for the CBC Hawks. And all of these broadcasts have been on the NWAC Sports Network, but it wouldn't be without the thanks of our broadcasting partner. This championship broadcast is produced by STSPN. STSPN is your source for live sports in Western Washington. Email them to produce your next event at sports@stspn.com. And that ball will go out for a Sasquatch throw. Extremely fast physical game here between two in-division rivals, both from the East Division, both not wanting to let up. And Cammie Warden able to pick that ball up. And she plays out to try and find Gracie Wright, who is able to find Kimbo Yarnell, who finds Nadolski. And it's going to be off Nadolski's foot. CBC will look to regain, and they do. They find McKay. And cleared out by number 19 of Spokane. That is Van Blarcom. Want to provide your student or athlete with the best opportunity during their season or activity? Check out eTeam Sponsor, the official fundraising partner of the NWAC. Since 2014, eTeam Sponsor has proven to be the easiest and most effective digital fundraising system, so you don't have to worry about selling merch, baked goods, or running a car wash. Get set up and start raising money in the first 30 minutes of your campaign. Visit their website at eteamsponsor.com. And CBC has won a very favorable position for this free kick. Out on the far side of the box, going to look to be roughly about 25 yards out. Great position for an curling in ball. On a rope, and it will be just outside to the near post. Will go out for a Sasquatch goal kick. And they elect to play short. She will go to Peretta. And Joyner elects to just send that out. Great control there by Blaricom. Tried to get the outstep touch turn. Unable to get there, but Ellie Cortez is there. She's able to find her teammates, find Ava Suarez, and then be able to lay it back off to Cortez as CBC looks to put together something. Will be intercepted by Spokane briefly as Hubble will send it back up in the air, but Suarez will hunt it down. Blaricom finds Hubble. Hubble looking into the inside. Ends up finding number 18 from Spokane. That is Kimbo Yarnell. On ball is Verdesco. Cortez. She'll swing out to the left back. That's Joyner. Ava Suarez trying to make that quick switch. Joyner plays up. And it's a slow roller to the feet of Cammie Warden. And Warden has it in her hands here as we cross the 65th minute. Cortez comes up with another header, and that ball will slide out. Great effort there by number 10 of Verdesco. And to take is Katie Lowe. Madison Carr trying to get it out. Lowe finishes the job, sending it up to the middle for Nadolski. Serenity Lopez trying to get on the end of these as well. Great fight here in the midfield as well as by both defenses and forwards. Great effort by all players here in the NWAC Women's Final. And its last touched off the Hawks will be a Sasquatch throw. Battle over on the far sideline. Will remain a Sasquatch throw. Great effort by number 6, Ellie Cortez. She has been everywhere. Great step there by Verdesco trying to get the ball up the line, and they do find a little bit of room to work here. Kimbo Yarnell in pursuit. They are trying to feed down the line to number 11, Ava Suarez, and it will go just out of bounds. We'd like to present Field Level, the official recruiting partner of the Northwest Athletic Conference. Our coaches and athletes and over 1.6 million other athletic community members use Field Level to discover and share opportunities in sports. You can join Field Level to connect with coaches, find opportunities to play at the next level, view and post coaching jobs and recruiting events, and more. Best of all, it's free. You can create a free profile. Start discovering opportunities today at fieldlevel.com. Battle in the midfield. Two players took a couple of knocks there. Both a Hawk and a Sasquatch. And it will be last touched by a Hawk and will be a Sasquatch throw. Controlled by the Sasquatch, looking to find the final ball in, and it was a great idea. Unable to find its intended target, which I believe they were trying to find Gracie Wright, but they will be picked up by Keister as Verdesco goes flying down this line here, trying to find a teammate or two. She does, but it will be sent away by the Hawks as Madison Carr looks to escort this thing out down the line. And a substitute coming in, leaving the field will be number 20 for the Hawks. That's Riley McKay. Entering the field as number 9, and that's Jordan McVeigh. And poked away by Peretta, put it on the foot of Ruby Schroll. She takes a rip. Easily picked up by Cammie Warden. Here's we're about to cross the 70th minute. 20 minutes remaining. Sent back in by Huddle. And sent back by Violet Duran. Right at Peretta. Peretta to find Kimbo Yarnell. Heavy touch there. Under pressure, but will make it work. Finds Gracie Wright, who then finds Katie Lowe. Back to Violet Duran. Back off Violet Duran. Is right. Ellie Cortez picks up the loose ball. Great effort by Violet Duran. Gracie Wright able to pick up the loose ball. She finds Shelby Hubble, who was looking for Abby J, but that ball is played just off her back shoulder. Abby pointing that she wanted it led in front of her. That ball will be played very far in front. McVeigh to give chase. Tayana Johnson heads it backwards, looking to find her goalkeeper. And the half volley again up the field. Trying to find Verdisco. And Wright tried to turn on it.
Into the game for the Columbia Basin Hawks. Number 2, Sierra Larios.
Checking in for the Hawks into this game is Sierra Larios. And throw will go a little bit long. Last touch by Katie Lowe up into the bleachers. Battle in the midfield, trying to gain control of the possession. Shelby Hubble comes up with it. She looks to play down line to Abby J. And the Hawks will actually come up with it. Verdisco looking to make some moves here. Kicks it off of the Spokane Sasquatch, and it will be a Hawks throw here as we cross into the 72nd minute. Ellie Cortez lays back off for Violet Duran. Duran still under control, trying to find a way to make this work. Hawks giving everything they have, trying to get this goal on the board, and it will be a foul off the Sasquatch. And it will be a Hawks kick. Cortez was trying to play quick, and Spokane said no.
It was a big kick for the Hawks with a big team. And Violet Duran.
And kick sent in by the Hawks as they tried to flick it on. And McVeigh will give chase, but it will go out for a Sasquatch goal kick. As the official sponsor of the NWAC Athlete of the Week, Competitive Athletics has a successful history working with athletic conferences and sports teams in California, Oregon, and Washington. As a full-service athletic supplier from initial logo design to finished product, whether it be embroidery, screen print, or heat applied, they help customers bring their vision to life. Check them out for your next order of equipment, apparel, and corporate needs. Visit competitiveathletics.com. As the Spokane Sasquatch are able to find Abby J over the top, ball is still in play, about to be touched away. And they are able to come up with it. Jayana Keister took a hit as well as Abby J. I believe they both collided into each other. And the keeper is still down. The Hawks elect to just send this out. Champion has a ring to it. Herf Jones is the official championship partner of the Northwest Athletic Conference. Every season is a story. Let Herf Jones help celebrate yours with an official champ ring. Visit champsforever.com to get started. Nadolski dancing on the ball, trying to make it work, and two Hawks were on top of her, trying to make sure that she can't get out of there. Katie Lowe to give chase to bring it back under control for the Sasquatch. And it will be a foul on the Hawks. Helena Peretta to take. And it's finally cleared by the Hawks for a Sasquatch throw. Fans, don't forget to check out the official championship merchandise for t-shirts, sweatshirts, beanies, and more. Everything is fully customizable. Get your championship and all-star gear today. Supplies are limited. Visit nwacstore.com/NWAC. 15 minutes left. Spokane still maintains the 1-0 lead. Again, both of these are East Division rivals. They've seen each other multiple times here. Spokane are the defending champions. They would like to take it back to Spokane. They don't want that title to go anywhere else. CBC wants to bring it home to Pasco. CBC, again, one of the powerhouses in the NWAC. They have been to the Final Four countless times. Coach Omar Anderson, one of the best out there. Coach Dan Phillips has done an incredible job as well, looking at what he has done just in his 2 years at the helm. Spokane and CBC battling back and forth. This ball has not dropped on the ground, and it finally does, but still bouncing around, looking to find some form of a possession from some team. Joyner will look to find a teammate. Looking to play upline. And goes as far as a Hawk on the far left sideline. Unable to see the number right there. Ruby Schroll still challenging. Finds Ellie Cortez. And a foul on the Sasquatch. It will be a kick for the Hawks. And they will elect to play quick out the left side, finding Joyner. Gracie Wright elects to clear, or tries to. Only as far as Schroll. Schroll going out the other side to find Verdusco. She finds Violet Duran, who then goes back to Verdusco with the overlapping run from Duran. Moving into the left side of the field. Finds Ellie Cortez, goes back over to Duran. Duran looking to play back. She sends it to the back post, only as far as Massenkar, but it nearly drops. Ellie Cortez tries to take a rip, and it goes wide right. Great effort there by Cortez. And we have two Hawks entering. Entering the field is number 13, and that's Angelina Keister. And number 4 is entering as well, and that's Emma Hartling. CBC sending all the offense forward. They know that the clock is ticking. 13 minutes remain here in the women's championship game. There is no do-overs. There is no second chances. Your season ends here. Whether you win or lose, you want to take home the title. Schroll under control of the ball. Joyner only as far as the Spokane defense as they look to play back up into Abby J. Disrupted. Hubble gets disrupted by Schroll. Trying to feed it through there. Kimbo Yarnell sends up. Hubble finds J. Lays off back for Wright. And goes out the right side. And back for Aubrey Thomas. Back and forth between these two teams, and neither budging an inch. Still playing just as hard as they did from the very first minute of this thing. Spokane looks to go forward. Abby J on the ball right now. She's at the top of your screen. And this ball looks to be crossed in at a very good pace. Won again by Spokane. Only as far as Verdusco. And they find Violet Duran up the field. They're looking to get a sending Emma Hartling up forward. The ball's loose. Cammie Warden had to come out, but she started across the line, had to come out of her hands so she could send it out. Very close there. CBC trying to make an argument here. And it will be a CBC throw. They'll say she got it out of her hands before she left the box. And the CBC fans making sure that they are heard. And last touch by Sasquatch as it rolls back out of bounds for another Hawks throw. As we cross into the final 10 minutes of this championship game. Spokane still on top as they lay off for the Hawks. Back to the top of the box. Laying back across here for Verdisco. She takes a shot to the left. And it rolls out of bounds for a Sasquatch goal kick. And they elect to go short to Peretta, who plays upfield only as far as Ruby Schroll. Unfortunately, will roll out of bounds. Will be a Sasquatch throw. And to Nadolski, she turns around, trying to find her teammate, her forward, Abby J. She continues to push forward. Ball pops into no man's land. Jay wins again, turns and cuts to go forward, trying to get at the end of the cross. Will be off a CBC Hawk for a Sasquatch throw. Time ticking away. Hubble. And a missed touch there by the Sasquatch. Will go for a Hawks throw-in. Falling to within about nearly 8 minutes left. And again for the Hawks. Spokane maintains their 1-0 lead. Wright trying to flick it on. Unable to do so. Hubble tries this time. Ellie Cortez clears. As far as Emma Hartling. Up. And Katie Lowe takes a crack at it. Sending it all the way to Jayana Keister. Keister giving this game everything she's got after she's taken several hard hits. And unable to get onto the end of it is Emma Hartling. As that ball will bounce out for a Sasquatch throw. Nadolski turns, hits, over the bar. A good look from the Sasquatch from a little bit of distance there. A valiant effort, but it will go high as the Hawks will now look to try and rebuild again as we cross the 7-minute mark. Once we hit 90, time goes to the field, goes to the center official. Emma Hartling on the ball. Looks to try and cut inside. Gracie Wright trying to slow things down. Back to Ellie Cortez. She lays off to the right side, looking for Tayana Johnson. And there'll be a foul. Hawks on the ball. Building momentum, trying to send everything they can forward. They are not ready to go home empty-handed. Johnson, only as far as Wright, and Wright sends it right back where it came from. Jay comes up with the ball after a challenge from Joyner. Tries to cut into the Hawks defender. Bodies off, trying to backheel. Sasquatch come up with it is Nadolski. And she will send it up the line. Abby J in pursuit. Jay still in pursuit. Tries to cross. Off a Hawk for a corner. We cross the 6-minute threshold. Time continuing to tick away.
Corner kick for Spokane to be taken by number 13.
And Gracie Wright will take the corner. And going away, Nadolski trying to get on the end of it, but it will fall for Emma Hartling, and she continues to dribble, will be Slowed up just a tad. Kimball Yarnell tried to stop, but Emma Hartling continues to go. It will be stopped by Katie Lowe, though. Katie Lowe now going forward for the Sasquatch. And will be stopped by number 12 of the Hawks, and that's Shelby Geiger. Falls to the feet of Gracie Wright, who slows up Ruby Schroll. Joyner sending it right back up. No Hawks on the end of it, as it will roll all the way down the sideline for a Sasquatch throw. Violet Duran having to pick up this ball for the Sasquatch. Can't waste any time, and we have crossed the 5-minute threshold. Right to Lowe. And Johnson carrying forward. She continues to dribble, finds a little bit of space, sidesteps. Kimball Yarnell takes a shot, and it's to the right. Will be a goal kick for the Sasquatch. And we are about to cross the 4-minute threshold. Clock continuing to tick. Time is not the CBC Hawks' friend. It is the friend of the Spokane Sasquatch. The defense will push everyone up. The official has said, let's go. No more delaying.
We ask the fans to please stay up in the field.
Madison Carr wins. Tayana Johnson slides past Nadolski, won by Ellie Cortez. Several Spokane Sasquatch are there as she lays off to the right side to Aubrey Thomas. Aubrey Thomas continuing to carry up the line, continuing to go, playing it just far enough as she needs to go, and sends it out. We have now crossed the 4-minute threshold, taking away to the 3-minute threshold. Jayana Keister sends this ball up as fast and as far as she possibly can, trying to get it up. Violet Duran able to head it away. Emma Hartling trying to get after it. In pursuit, so is Angelina Keister. She's able to pull back, bring it across to her left foot, put it back on her right foot, takes it baseline, trying to cross into no man's land. And the official has pointed to the PK spot. That is a foul from behind. PK called. And we have a penalty kick in the 87th minute. Stepping up to take it is Janelli Verduzco. She will take it for the Hawks.
Stepping up to take the penalty kick for the Hawks, number 10.
Verduzco versus Warden. CBC looking to save this game. She does! Janelli Verduzco has brought this game back to ones. And it just gets more interesting, folks. We have a tie game here once again at the end, just like our men's final. It can't be decided in 90 minutes. And here we go. Nadolski on the ball. And a substitute for the Spokane Sasquatch. Shelby Hubble will take a break. Entering, though, is number 3 for the Sasquatch, Andy Bell. And the Sasquatch are going to send everyone they possibly can forward. They don't want to go to golden goal. They will look to end this. Pareda sends it up as far as she can, and she finds Abby J. Brings that ball down. Ball into no man's land. Abby J trying to get on the end of it. Ellie Cortez disrupts. Nadolski sends it back under Sasquatch control. And back to the Hawks. Emma Hartling disrupted by Katie Lowe. Back into the feet of Abby J as she carries across the middle of the field. Back into cross to Ruby Schroll. Finds Andy Bell. Laying off over on the far side to Aubrey Thomas. Aubrey Thomas takes a shot and off the Hawks. It will be a Sasquatch throw as we cross into the final 30 seconds of regulation, and then we enter stoppage. Still there. Still in Sasquatch territory. Looking in to finish this attack. And it will be cleared. as far as Ava Suarez. Sorry, Angelina Keister, she will take a shot all the way to the hands of Cammie Warden. As we have reached the end of regulation, time now goes down to the field.
That last shot was taken by number 13, Angelina Keister.
And what a game we've had. What several championships we've had today. These players give everything they possibly have to make sure that they have everything. Everything left on that field. As CBC gains control, charging up the field. Emma Hartling with the heavy touch. Put back forward by Madison Carr. Drops over the top of the back line. Abby J in pursuit. And it will be sent long by the Hawks.
3 minutes of stop time. 3 minutes.
Go Spokane!
What a game we've had this evening, folks. Nadolski on the ball. Still a chance for an opportunity. Still could end it with the little time that's left, and it's sent out. The Sasquatch will have the throw. And they try and find Abby J. Will be knocked out by the Hawks. Throw in. Sasquatch. And thrown in quickly to the feet of Andy Bell. Unable to get there. Will now be a Hawks throw. Last touch by Andy. And it's up. Gracie Wright. And they'll say that was a wild challenge there by Katie Lowe. Making no play on the ball. Hard challenge. And they're calling the trainer onto the field. And down on the ground right now is number 4, Emma Hartling. As the trainer brings her to her feet, she's good. And walking. This will be a Spokane free kick. And entering is Serenity Lopez for the Hawks. And on the ball is Helena Pereda. With one more shot, more than likely, this could be the final shot to end this in regulation. And she goes at goal. Right into the hands of Keister. Now off the half volley, bounces. Will find Angelina Keister as she tries to slip the ball through the left side. Pereda in pursuit. And it's away. Hawks throw. Time ticking away. CBC looks across into the hands of Warden. And that is the end of 90 minutes. We could not find a winner, folks. Scores tied 1-1. CBC scores the answer they needed in the 87th minute. We'll be back after this break for overtime.
At Columbia Basin College, you can learn practical skills, build relationships, open doors to new opportunities and success. You can at Columbia Basin College.
I chose to attend Spokane Falls Community College because of the affordability, and I was recruited for a track and field scholarship. What surprised me most about community colleges was the excellent education and then the lifelong friendships that I made. Being a community college athlete, transferring into an NCAA Division I school, I was a little scared. I didn't think my performances would match up. I never thought I'd become what I've become, but it's possible for anybody. Because I didn't realize how high I could fly as an eagle, and I still have this sense of pride being a Sasquatch coming from Spokane Falls.
And welcome back here to the start of the first overtime. CBC answered in the 87th minute to equal this up to 1-1. Spokane scored their first goal 10 minutes into this entire contest. Gracie Wright chipping the keeper from about 30-plus yards out. Then CBC draws a penalty kick in the 87th minute. They answer, Janelli Verdesco. Here we are, 1-1. The Columbia Basin Hawks, Spokane Sasquatch, will play in overtime. Here's how it works. 2 overtime periods of 10 minutes. Golden goal, sudden victory. You score, you earn the title. That's it. If a winner cannot be found in either overtime of 10 minutes, then we go to penalty kicks for the second time tonight. But here we go. Spokane with the ball. They will kick off. And we're underway to start the first overtime. Beretta sends it long. Gracie Wright on the ball. Emma Hartling to Abby J. Gracie Wright again. Lays off to Nadolski. Ellie Cortez pokes away. Nadolski looks to reset. And Cortez swings out wide to Joyner. And that ball will roll across the line. Sasquatch throw. And foul, CBC, Spokane, free kick. On the ball is Gracie Wright. And Wright gets set up. The official counting off 10 yards. Looks like a very big 10 yards, but 10 yards nonetheless. Again, first team to score. Ball sent in. Ellie Cortez heads away. Nadolski trying to bring it down. Will be poked away by the Hawks as they look to feed outside left to Ava Suarez. Suarez running down that field. She cuts back. Brings it back under Hawk control. Goes again down the left. Now to Sasquatch. And last touch off the Sasquatch will be a Hawk throw-in. Joyner to take. Kicked out again by the Sasquatch. Will be a CVC throw. And sent out by the Sasquatch as far as Andy Bell. Trying to send it up the line. She does. She finds Abby J, but it'll be kicked away by the Hawks. Turned by Ruby Schroll upfield to find Emma Hartling. Hartling staying on her feet, unable to keep control of the ball, though. Katie Lowe will get it, but turn it back over to Ellie Cortez. Back to Ruby Schroll as she turns up the line to find Ava Suarez out on the left side. And foul Spokane will be a Hawks free kick.
Foul on number 19, Ava Van Blerico.
And Hartling on the ball. She will take the kick. And away. Falls into no man's land on the backside. Game over! CBC has won the title! It's done! It's over! CBC wins! The title is going home to Pasco! And we'll be back shortly with our on-field interview. CBC Hawks are bringing home the title to Pasco, Washington. They are your 2023 NWAC Women's Soccer Champions. Jordan Hilmick here with the 2023 Tournament MVP for Columbia Basin, Ellie Cortez. How does it feel?
It feels really great. Honestly, seeing my teammates just celebrate, it's amazing, honestly.
It's been a long journey from August 1st to today. You had to take it to overtime. Walk me through the emotions. Walk me through the thoughts.
It was a roller coaster, honestly. Since the first goal that they scored, it was like, oh, they scored. We have to turn it on. But I knew, I was confident in our team because we kept going and going, and I knew it was going to fall. And we made it. We scored a goal, and then we scored another one in overtime. Just
Trying to process everything right now, aren't you?
wow. No other words. Wow.
So how does the title of 2023 NWAC Women's Soccer Champion feel?
Feels amazing, honestly. I mean, my teammates worked so hard for this, so it's like we earned it, you know? It feels great.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Any last words you want to say to anyone, any shout outs, anything on your mind?
Honestly, the only shout outs I have is for my teammates and my coach, Amara Anderson, Danny Chang, Kendra, Alessandro. Like, without them, we wouldn't be here, honestly. So, just huge thanks to my team and coaches.
Congratulations again. You are the 2023 Tournament MVP. Well done. Back to you guys.
We have our teams. Please work their way over to the tent, the award tent. We would like to acknowledge our champions and our runner-up. All right, let's begin our award ceremony. First of all, we'd like to acknowledge the runner-up team, the Community College of Spokane Sasquatch, who played 3 overtime matches in the last 3 meetings. Congratulations to Coach Danville and the Sasquatch on a great year and a runner-up finish. Ladies and gentlemen, the Community College of Spokane Sasquatch, second place. Congratulations to the community colleges of Spokane. Now we'd like to present the awards to the 2023 Women NWAC Soccer Champions, the Columbia Basin College Hawks. What we'd like to do is first present individual plaques to the players. Players, when I call your name, please come over to the tent and accept your plaque from soccer chair, Mr. Rick Ross. Number 2, Gianni Pusher. Number 1, Raquel Cameo. Number 2, Sierra Lewis. Number 3, Alejandra Sanchez. Number 4, Emma Hartling. Number 5, Satori Zimmerman. Number 6, Annie Cortez Ewing. Number 7, Arena McDermott. Number 8, Rosie Aguilar. Number 9, Jordan McVeigh. Number 10, Gianni Verduccio. Number 11, Ava Suarez. Number 12, Shelby Geiger. Number 13, Angelina Keister. Number 14, Olivia Mendoza. Number 15, Violet Duran. Number 16, Evelyn Suarez. Number 17, MJ Lee. Number 18, Madison Joyer. Number 19, Jolie Green Sierra. Number 20, Riley McKay. Number 22, Mesha Fernandez. Number 24, Ruby Schroll. Number 25, Serenity Lopez. Number 26, Madeline Dorendorf. Number 27, Julissa Caceres. Number 28, Henry Greenward. Number 29, Kenyana Johnson. One number Emerson Roy Mayer. Ladies, we also would like to present one more. Ladies, we have right now award to present the tournament MVP for her stellar movie of play, number 6, Ellie. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for coming out. Congratulations, everybody have a safe trip, and we will see you next year, and congratulations to the Columbia Basin Hawks.